Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called You Should Have Left. This is a 2020 film. Came out June 18th, and it is rated R. It runs an hour and a half, and it stars Kevin Bacon, Amanda Seyfried, and Avery Tew Essex. I hope I said that name right. The description: a former banker, his actress wife, and their spirited daughter book a vacation at an isolated modern home in the Welsh countryside where nothing is quite as it seems. This is You Should Have Left. Well, thank you everybody for watching this video. If you'd like any correspondence with me outside of YouTube, I do have my Facebook page up and running. It's Danny's Movies and Music. If you'd like to look that up. Otherwise, I know this movie is getting a lot of traffic, so I'm kind of glad that I was able to watch it. Has lots and lots of views and grades online, so these are my thoughts. Right away, when the first screen comes up, I kind of rolled my eyes that this is a Blumhouse movie. Haven't seen too many good Blumhouse movies lately. They're kind of striking out on the last couple attempts, so I wasn't really looking forward to this one. And then we got into it, and I didn't really know much about it at all. I was going into this pretty fresh, and I recognized our two stars. I'm like, oh, Kevin, oh, Amanda. And I'll tell you, I might be a lone man on an island on this one, but I don't like them as a couple. On screen, at all, standing next to each other. Just felt really, really weird. Felt off. Didn't seem like they have anything in common or connection at all. Once their characters finally have some trouble in the movie, I'm like, well, yeah, Amanda Seyfried wouldn't be with Kevin Bacon. Like, why are we even trying? So it just felt natural for their characters to have a problem in the movie because I just can't see these two together at all. It felt very awkward the whole time. The way they were kissing was very closed mouth, and it just felt weird. So, the thing that kind of also pushed that was Kevin Bacon's character being annoyed by Amanda's phone use. And I was like, yeah, that's what older people do to younger people. They're annoyed by their phone use. So, yeah, I have to give credit where credit is due. Kevin Bacon actually puts in a pretty good performance into this movie. Amanda Seyfried is pretty useless. Um, she's just kind of along for the ride more than anything. And I think anybody could have played her role. I really wish you wouldn't have been the one cast in this, but I guess you get more attention if you have bigger stars in your movie. But yeah, Kevin. He really has a lot going on in this movie. Probably more than he can handle. It kind of feels overwhelming sometimes, but I think he handles it as well as he can. And once we get towards the end, which it takes a while to get there, um, it feels like he is enjoying what's going on. He's running around the house very frantically. He's running up and down the stairs. He's running from room to room. There's lots of kind of maze things going on, and it feels like he is accepting what's going on. So I mean, it seems like he kind of grows into the role by the end of the movie. I wish it would have happened a lot before then because it seems overwhelming for him for the most of the first half. So yeah, our big release came at 50 minutes into the movie, 50, and I was kind of waiting around for something to happen in this movie. It's pretty slow moving up until the 50th minute, and so I was kind of wondering about that. Um, this, like I said, this movie has been getting traffic, so I thought maybe it was a little bit more exciting than what it turned out to be. It does offer a lot of tenseness, which is good, but most of that comes later in the movie, like I said. and it deals with time, but there's a line in this movie that says, when we're dealing with something that we can't understand, then there's no explaining it. And I felt like that's what this movie was in the end, is something that the viewer is not going to be able to understand. And so how are we going to enjoy it, after everything's said and done? And I would have actually preferred it stay that way, but by the time we get to the ending, it's pretty simplified, and I think they kind of dumbed it down and simplified things so that the normal viewer could understand, what exactly is happening. I don't think they wanted to persevere through a tough ending so that everybody's like complaining, oh, I didn't understand anything about what was going on. And I think it's good to challenge people. So I'm a little disappointed in the ending. I think they could have had some guts and carried it through. I like the tenseness. I like the time dealing with things. I like the people in the village, especially this one guy that said that line about, we are ants to a volcano. Ants don't know what a volcano is. And I think they should have stuck with that concept. They have that line in the movie, so why simplify it at the end? I don't get it. So I'm going to give You Should Have Left a B. I think it's a very good movie with lots of potential, but it's afraid to carry through. And I don't like the chemistry that doesn't exist between our main characters. I think Amanda Seyfried is pretty irrelevant in this movie, but she had to be relevant because she's Amanda Seyfried. And I just think that this movie could have been more. It does have potential, but I enjoyed myself with the last half, pretty much, of the movie. But I don't like how it got simplified at the end. So a B for You Should Have Left. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and get some of them to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. Enjoy your movies. Thanks.